Hi guys, ahana makada mayambu brigan tiamna library brig channel da amuka hana taram nokchari ngasi mayang yofam da ina project ba thoram asi yamna nuai ba interaction program khakni aigi nakan da phambiri ba si Mr. Aiden Long. He's from Canada, Ottawa.
Yep, that is correct.
Born, raised, everything. He's been here all his life.
Yep.
So pretty much an Ottawa man.
That is correct.
And he is animation designing student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student in animation, yeah.
What we're gonna do for today is just we're gonna flex off this interview with just a bit of like talking about ourselves, our culture stuff. So
Sweet.
Yeah, and that's just like off. Before we continue, like, can you just tell a little bit about yourself for my viewers, I guess?
Yeah, for sure. So basically, I'm an animation student currently. I've been drawing my whole life.
Yeah.
I knew really early that I wanted to go into animation, and so far I'm loving it. Yeah.
You're loving it.
Yeah. Super fun.
So like before we continue, I just have three things I really want to talk about as far as this interview flecking off things is concerned. First thing is, like, I've been here for a while in Canada now, and I've seen something very interesting about parenting here.
Okay.
Like when I work as a CSR in different fields, right? Like customer sales representative, or when I go for shopping or something, when I see kids around with their parents, how their parents talk to the kids, right? It's pretty amazing. It's completely different from where I came from. It's completely different. Like we are from a adult-dominated society. Like age discrimination is at its apex, right?
Okay.
If you're elder, you're the boss, like that, which is something not really visible here. It must be there somewhere, but it is clearly like not noticeable at all. Like so, like you as a part of that culture, how when you're raised, right? So how was your childhood and what things like that? Nothing comparative, but just experience.
Okay, yeah. So it's actually really funny because my oldest brother definitely got a harder hand. Like my parents were way more strict with him than they were with me.
Okay.
And then I have a middle brother as well. I'm the youngest of three. So my oldest brother, he got the toughest treatment, and then middle brother even less, and then me, I feel like they were the most lax on me.
When you say tough, what does that tough mean? Like, how are they like?
Just like more strict, especially like academically. So
you gotta get good marks.
Yeah, he had to get really good marks, otherwise he would get punished. And on top of that, they would buy him additional textbooks to do like outside of school. So they would buy another textbook from like a third-party store, and then make him do extra homework on top of his school homework.
Okay, to set an example for the remaining brothers.
Yeah, I guess, but then they didn't. Yeah, but then they didn't keep that for me or my middle brother.
Okay.
But yeah, no, definitely. Some kids are definitely more spoiled here. I can definitely notice that.
I don't see, like, even if the spoilest person sounds so mature when we talk about like things here. Like when I work as a CSR in some retail companies or anything, when I talk with like customers or like kids, especially like starting from 6 or 7, they're really mature. Like they're really mature, and with that maturity, I'm coming to the next point of the Canada's most famous quote, sorry, right?
Sorry, sorry, eh?
And A.
Yeah.
Sorry and A. It's like, sorry, like, that's pretty amazing. Like, I don't even know how to put this question, but is it something you're being taught, or is it something you just grew up like that?
Yeah, I guess we're definitely taught it, say please, thank you, and sorry. That's
in
definitely...
schools or in parents, or like both?
Both, yeah, both. Schools would definitely call you out if you were rude to other kids and stuff like that. Yeah, they're really big on politeness and stuff like that, for sure. But just like anywhere, there's assholes in Canada too.
Like, as far as my vision, like my experience or put to be in concern, I haven't seen any one of them so far, to be honest. Like I've had many experiences of me like encountering very extremely polite kids, like sorry, like or like so much mature. Like I would spend years to talk with them because like I can share anything because they catch all my stories with their maturity. Like I feel like they understand everything, how the world works. Yeah, that's what it is. And let's come to the next point about like it was really interests me about Canada. Before I come to that, I'll just put things here about the weather, because I don't come from a place where I see snows actually.
Okay.
So Have you gone like to a place where there's no snows or something like that? Like,
yeah, like I've been down south in America, so like Florida.
Florida.
Florida. I have been to Mexico
Florida's
as well.
kind of hot, right?
Yeah, they're both really hot. They don't get snow there.
Florida near Miami.
Yeah, I've been to Miami.
Okay.
I've been to a place called Cocoa Beach in Florida.
Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty famous.
Yeah, it's
That's
a gorgeous
really
beach.
famous.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I've been to Mexico, and yeah, they don't get snow there. But yeah, snow is definitely a big thing here, especially in Ottawa. We get a lot of snow.
Yeah, my God, like it's the first time when I encountered snow, I couldn't stop myself. Went for Facebook Live for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Man, it's like heaven because a little bit of sunlight brightens the entire world because like everything reflects
Almost
from
too much,
everything.
yeah, your
right?
eyes will like burn
Yeah,
sometimes.
it is like in the midday, right? Even in
Yeah.
nighttime, it's pretty beautiful because.
Oh yeah.
And when there's a blue sky, like it just reflects blue colors.
Yeah.
Wow, just everything is blue. Yeah, that's the weather nice story. And the last thing that really interests me, I'm looking at the camera right now.
Okay.
The last thing that really interests me about the education system here in Canada. Sorry, like I came from bachelor's, like from the graduate level after my grade 12 in India, right? So I don't really know much about what happened before that. So, but upon talking with really like most of the people here, I got something that interests me so much, a story that I want the world to know, I want the world to understand. Like, I don't know like how many countries have this system, but I think Canada, like from grade 1 or like from kindergarten or somewhere, like till grade 12, it's a free education system,
Yep,
and
that's
it's
correct.
like a mandatory thing to go to school.
Until age 16. Yeah, it's
Age
required.
16 is like grade 12 actually, like more like
yeah,
grade
like
10, 11.
Grade 10, 11, yeah. That's usually around when like people start dropping out. But before that,
It's
yeah,
a mandatory thing.
it's mandatory. Yeah, yeah. The
Wow,
parents will
it's
get
like
in trouble.
Isn't like in South Korea you have to go to military mandatory in South Korea?
Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. You know, I'm not like super well educated on the thing, so I don't know what the exact laws are or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but growing up, I was.
But you've been in the system, so you quite know well to share.
Yeah, it's at least very difficult to drop out before you're 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you are told to study when the rest part of the world see education as the biggest business
Yeah.
to commercialize and thicken their pockets. Canada is just the country where they're just forcing everyone to study. Like, even if it's free, it doesn't compromise on any of the infrastructures or facilities given to the school.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. On top of the free public schooling, there's also private schools too, which
For the rich people to go like
exactly.
that, show off.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Like everyone comes with a Bugatti, with a,
with the
with a
Bugatti,
limo and all that. And just that's for show off. Yeah, that's really that's something I really wanted, and that's the main focus why I really interviewed you too, like, because that's something that triggers me so much. That's something I really want other countries to like follow up.
Definitely.
Because education should be somewhere like a birthright. We should not commercialize. And that is a basic. If you are really good in studies till grade 12, I think you pretty much know the world actually. Unless you're pretty much good.
Yeah, you're not going to leave. You'll be able to leave and live a regular life easily.
You are exposed to like most like anything, right?
Exactly. It's like colleges or stuff like that. It's more for if you want to specialize into something.
I just want to ask you something. Like, when you're in grade 10, 12, when you're in high school, right? Is there any international students that come like just for like citizen?
I know
Canada,
it does happen. I didn't have any, but it does happen. I don't know if they would.
It's not comparatively similar with the amount of international students in college and university.
No,
right?
totally different. And I think it goes by the name of exchange students.
Student exchange. Okay.
Yeah, so usually, say somebody from Canada will go to the other country, Africa or China, something like that, and then they come to Canada for like 6 months or something like that.
That is really fantastic.
It's
I
really
wish
cool.
I would have got that one, but I studied in a military school, studying schools. This is not possible at all. I just with guns and drills and moss parts.
Yeah, I mean that's good though.
So let's come to the second part. Now I'm just going to talk something about like it's so much amazing stories about Canada. I'm just going to talk something about ours now.
Let's do it.
So let's get rolling. I came from a place called Manipur.
Okay.
So Manipur. I don't know. It's we say Manipur.
Manipur.
but, like it's I don't know. Everyone says it like Manipur.
I probably butchered it.
Yeah. Just okay. I'll just go with a real one. Manipur. I'm from a place called Manipur. It's like one of the northeastern states of India.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just going to talk something about that to you. Like it's
Yeah, definitely.
promotional stuff. So like I've been doing this YouTube videos, like sharing stuff about what we have to others, just to make people understand our uniqueness or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's pretty amazing because we have a lot of features I would like to show you too. So like for example, let's fleck off with like start. We were talking about this thing before, like the game Polo, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Polo, like American Polo, like they own it now, but the birthplace is still there in Manipur. Like we have
that's
we
really
have
cool.
a ground, like just dedicated for that, just to remember that the Polo was started here. We get like they just sound like we get the world the Polo. We get the world the Polo game something. So we have a big sign there. It's pretty cool, and I'm just going to show you some pictures. I guess just wanted to react, like, cause I just put up a post about like I'm interviewing a Canadian like animation designer.
Okay, cool.
And everyone wants to like show you that one and see how you react to that.
Sweet.
Because like it's pretty like like Canada, India is like up and down. I guess like India is not there. India is like right here. So
Okay.
like to the other side of the world, right?
Yeah.
If we believe the world is round, not the not the flat Earth theory. Like okay, so I'm just gonna show you the first picture. So we have the only freshwater lake actually. So it's called Loktak Lake.
Okay.
And that one is pretty not just famous because it's the only freshwater lake, not in the world actually. I'm sorry, it's in the northeast of India, freshwater lake. And what makes it in the world is one of the specific features available there, which is called Kaibulamjao National Park. That's a national park because we have an endangered species called bow antler there.
Okay.
So it's like it's commonly like locally we call it sangai. It's more like a reindeer.
Okay.
But
So
it's pretty small.
they have like horns.
Yeah, they have
okay.
horns. So like I'm just giving you a typical example.
Yeah.
And they're pretty small, like compared to reindeers. It's way smaller, like this, and it's just different species. They're known for their shyness.
Aw.
Like you can't really make any noise. Like just run away. They're really scared. They die so easily. They're really scared. You can make so much noise, and they kind of go in groups.
Okay.
So it's a pretty like amazing place, and this is the one. So look at this. The entire park is floating. This is the national park. It just has it like that. God knows why is it.
Oh, so that's all natural?
This is natural. No one
What?
did that. This is the Kaibulamjao National Park.
Whoa.
It's all natural. It's completely floating. The whole national. It's known for their floating national park because this is the only floating national park in the world.
That's so cool. Can we zoom in on that? I want to see the rings.
Like these are the houses.
Yeah. So it's
like,
huge.
It's huge. Like this is.
Oh. That's so cool.
Yeah. Just look at that. Like this is the sticks. The sticks they put it here because they don't want this thing to go away. Like
because
the houses here. Like when you wake up, it'll be North America. So use like a wood and the needle, like a wood and what do you call that?
Like an anchor?
Yeah, like
oh, they nail it in.
They nail it in just to like not make it move. They stick it in the ground down there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, those rings are crazy cool.
Yeah, like the entire park. It's not just a marshland. It's the entire park. It's floating. If you jump here, it's gonna like, boo. Everyone, the whole park's gonna float like this.
That's
and
so
this is
cool.
houses here. Look at that, like small houses here.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was. Like I thought it was way smaller until you said that was a house.
And these are the small boats, like so.
That is so cool.
I don't know, like you must have seen. I don't know, like here, like you must have gone for like kayak.
Yeah, I've gone like kayaking and camping and stuff.
Like I'm gonna tell you something very interesting about like my place.
Okay.
Like it's more like a kayaking device. We have a small boat made of a long wood, I guess. We took the middle part off, make it in a curve, and make it float. We made it from a special kind of tree, like a light.
Okay.
Make it like float in water that doesn't decay too fast. Because it's gonna be in water, right? Like when you go kayaking, you kind of sit down and do it, right?
Yeah, you like your legs are like totally cramped
in, and like you're gonna do it, right? Just in our place, we stand and do that. We gotta stand up.
Oh.
And do that.
That's cool. Is
That's
it like
something I just figured out. Like I've been seeing all this kayak and all this boat to different places. People don't really do that. Like, and it's not just guys; it's the girls who do that.
Okay, that's
Just the
super cool.
girls and do that. And it's not just about boating. They do it for fishing too. Like they fish with that.
For fishing.
Yeah,
I would
with a
fall
lot
off.
of net. They will throw it with all the momentum. I don't know how the hell
Yeah, I
they
would
get back
be
with
right
the
in the
repulse
water.
force. They would never fall, and they go for like fishing
With like a
and,
rod?
with a
A rod
rod,
too?
yeah, fishing, and they never fall. So that's a different thing. I would like to. I just
Yeah, that's-
figured it out. Like I've been like traveling so many places. I've seen different kinds of kayaking.
Okay.
I've never seen anyone do that like standing, and like that's really risky. And that's
Yeah, I've seen like there's paddle boarding, which is here, but it's kind of like
like you have to like sit.
no, you stand on it, but it's kind of like a flat piece of wood.
That's just like it. That one is I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's not like a boat at all. It's kind of just like a flat
A
thing.
flat one,
Yeah.
and which you can lie down and do that
yeah,
too as well.
Yeah.
Right? That's more like, oh yeah.
yeah, almost like
And
a surfboard.
except for, and the other one, similar one is like for that sea wave, and you gotta like I don't know what's that called, but
Like surfboarding.
surfboarding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
surfboarders. That's a different one. And
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
different one. You need a wave to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a note or
Yeah,
something.
not exactly the same.
Yeah, just that's really different. And this is the deer we have. Like this is kind of same. Like this is different. This is pretty small. They're shy.
How big about are they? Like
They're big about like a Doberman size.
oh, so that's pretty small.
Yeah, that's not big. That's not huge.
Yeah, that's
pretty
pretty
big. Because
small.
I've seen in one of my documentaries. I got to see them for real, but they're not that like huge. They're like just big dog.
Okay.
A little like taller than dog because the legs are really long.
Their antlers are really cool.
Oh yeah, this is like their antlers are like really like soft and
Yeah,
it's
they
pretty-
look like they're fuzzy almost.
oh yeah, there's all hairs and it's pretty beautiful. Just so beautiful. This is the reason why we announced that one as a national park. So like their home is completely floating over the water. So
Yeah, because they're endangered. You said,
too.
right?
Yeah, and this are the ones. This is just the small pictures of that. Take a look at the house. It's pretty amazing. Take a look at the rings. See this sort of like
Yeah, the
Images?
pictures. I keep thinking it's way smaller than it is.
yeah, it's huge.
It's huge,
Like,
yeah.
Look at the houses. Like it's huge.
So those rings move.
you have to stick it down. If not, it'll move.
What?
Yeah, we're coming to the last part actually. So for my place, we are not usually like bound by Bollywood.
Okay.
We have our own industry called Moneywood. Like
Moneywood.
yeah, it's like Manipur, so Moneywood.
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
It's like
that's
that. It's just
awesome.
easy as that. That's a plus minus game. So yeah, just and here they're one of the like leading industry just for the northeast of India.
Sweet.
Just the northeast, like South India, they have another world. Like India as a whole, they have the Bollywood, and each section we have fit for northeast. I think we are one of the leading industries,
Okay.
like the Moneywood.
That's pretty cool.
So here, just like in the world of soccer, like if somebody likes Messi, then the other person have to automatically have Ronaldo or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just fan crisis. You know what I'm saying? So there are two persons that are industry.
Okay.
They're both like they both look like angels.
Okay.
The first one's called Bala,
Okay.
and the second one's everyone understand. The other one is Soma.
Bala and Soma.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're like everyone would die for them. Like
Okay.
they're beautiful. That beautiful. They're like beauty eats. You know.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna show like before I come to the comparative like notions of all those things. I'm gonna show you one of the like Manipuri typical like a music video. I don't want to see the whole movie now, so it's just a typical music video, and it's for the person I said Bala, the first one.
Okay. So it's a Bala.
So just see how, and just the album's name is called Mama Naidra Tamoy. It means the price is hard. The price is hard. It's
Price
just
is hard.
The priceless.
The priceless heart.
Hard. Yeah, like
Okay.
Mama Naidra Tamoy. Yeah. So it's here. This is for Bala.
All right. Let's check this out.
Let's check this out. This is so beautiful. This is the one.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
You feel something, bro?
So this was all done in Manipur?
This is just Manipur, yeah. Like filmography, everything, just starting from the people inside there, to the production house, to the camera, to the editing.
Yeah, it's really well shot.
Yeah, and it's from a very small place, and the productivity and how they present themselves is pretty world class actually.
Yeah, I like how he has like a white suit and hers is like really bright, so it's contrasting.
Yeah. That's
Nice
coming
shot.
from an animation design. That's where animation, like that's where your creativity, your creativity is speaking now.
It's really visually pleasing.
Yeah. Like this is like more like a marriage ceremony. It's a little bit exaggerated. We don't really throw flowers all the time, but you know what I'm saying?
You should always throw flowers.
We should. I want to do that job. Throw flower all day. Yeah, he's a very for I don't know how I should define him, but he's one of the best in the upcoming actors.
Oh, he's an actor. Okay.
Yeah, both of them, they're not singers. They're just like lip syncing it.
Oh, really? So it's a different person who sings the song?
Yeah, they're just actors.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another shot. Ooh, somebody said. Yes. Oh,
She's really pretty.
Wow. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of her. So.
Yeah, I see
Whatever.
why.
You see why?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's just a clip of that one. And another one's come. There's not a video. I'm just going to show you the picture of the other person.
Okay.
So it's not like if you like one person, you gotta hate another person. No, it's just like they're really famous and really competitive. They both of them, they're best friends actually.
Okay.
But just the fan base, like
Okay,
oh, you like
yeah.
Bala more, you like Soma more. It's just how people think,
Yeah, you gotta pick one. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta pick one
Gotcha.
like that. So the next picture I'm trying to show. Yeah,
So this was
Bala.
and now you're showing me a picture of Soma. Okay.
Perfect. So this is the picture of Soma.
That's Soma.
Yeah. Okay. This is really hard now to you. I understand, but you gotta, as an animation designer, you have to put all your creativity in these two beauty queens. So, TikTok. A Canadian person is gonna decide where his heart should go. Bala.
I really like her hair.
Yeah. We're talking about the whole, bro. Person by person. So let's see where this.
If we're just talking looks, I think her.
Looks.
Yeah, if we're just
Okay.
talking looks, I think her.
You like her?
Mm-hmm.
Why, bro? They tell me.
I like her hair and her eyes.
Eyes?
She's just a really pretty person.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I've talked to her quite times.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say I'm her like fan because and they're really famous people.
Yeah,
to be honest, they're really famous people. I don't want to I men't him twice and oh, he's my friend. I don't want to be like that person.
Okay. Yeah.
But I've met her, we talked before, I showed the video too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm one of her biggest fan too. So yeah. So Soma wins for today.
Yeah. So that's Soma. Yeah.
Yeah,
Soma
that's
wins.
Soma wins.
Soma wins.
Yeah, perfect. That's really amazing. Yeah, with this, we're coming to the end of today's shot, and thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. And if you really like today's episode, please subscribe. And this is Beer and Edo Long signing off for today. And if you have any suggestions which I could improve in the future videos, please feel free to drop in the comment section below. Actually, that's the closing note. If you have anything to say, Aiden, before we
Awesome.
sign off.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think about the whole thing? What do you think? That I've shown you a lot of
I really like it. I really enjoy it. I really like learning about new cultures. I think it's really cool. There's
what about those lakes and designs and other stuff?
Yeah, the lake was super cool. I've never seen anything like it, and I've never heard of anything like it besides in that movie.
So much underrated, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. it should be out there more, you know?
Yeah, just like any Animal Planet, National Geographic.
Yeah, like you were saying, they don't come. Like that's so surprising.
They do, but they just, I don't know, they just keep
Not
their
often
files or
enough.
something. Like, if they do come, should be everywhere.
Yeah,
because
they
that
need to come more.
speaks. Yeah, we urge them to come more. And thank you so much for watching this video.
Thanks,
so
guys.
thank you before, and yeah, it means a lot. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.